So this is going to be kind of unusual because I can't fit the whole thing to take a picture of it. So we're going to read it together and then look at the chart. It says, which musical group entertained the largest audience? So we have to go to audience size, and we have to look at our numbers here. And since they're all in the 10,000s, we have, let me make this a little bit bigger. We have a 4 in the 10,000s, a 5 in the 10,000s, a 5, a 4, and a 5. So we know it's going to be one of these. So we have 56, 51, and 59. So the largest size audience is the one for Fred's Garage because it's asking the name of the musical group. The next one is asking the total people in the audience of all the concerts in May and then all the concerts in June. So for that, here are our May concerts. And it's asking how many people, so that's the audience size. So you're going to add those two numbers together. And then for June, again, it's asking the audience size, so you're going to add those three numbers together. For number 3, it says for each concert, 60,000 tickets could have been sold. How many tickets were not sold when the Insiders performed, and how many were not sold when Paparazzi performed? So if 60,000 could have been sold, and at the Insiders only 51,872 were sold, it's asking how many were not, so you're going to subtract those two numbers. Same with the Paparazzi. You're going to do the same thing where you're going to take 60,000 and you're going to subtract what the Paparazzi did sell, because the difference is going to show what they didn't sell. Make sure you answer both those questions. Then number 4 is exactly like number 2, except on number 4, it's asking how much money, which is the ticket sales. So you're going to add these two numbers together. And then for June, you're going to add these 3 numbers together. Then number 5 says, what pattern do you see between the audience size and the ticket sales? Well, look at what happens. The tickets must cost $10 because this is 10 times as much. And so basically I just answered number 6. It tells you that the tickets must cost $10. That's your answer for number 6. The pattern is, it's the same number with a 0 on the end. Now onto the remembering side, we need to make sure we know our place value. So it says the first number says, increase the number by 1,000. So we have to find our thousands place, which is here. If we increase that number by 1, it's going to go up to 25,000. Then the second one says, write the number with 2 fewer tens. Well, here's ones. This is our tens place. We need to make this 2 fewer. So we have to say 6 minus 2. So it'll be 24,148 and 5/100ths. Number 3 asks to decrease the number by 3/100ths. This is tenths. This is hundredths. So we need to make that 3 less. Number 4 says write the number with 5 more 10,000s. Here's our 10,000s. 5 more, we're going to add 5 to that, and then we're going to change the number. And then number 5 is asking for 9 more in the tenths place. Here's the tenths place. We need to increase that by 9. And then the last one is asking us to go to adding 500. So 500 is 5/100ths. This is the hundreds place. And so we're adding 5 to that. For 7, 8, and 9, all we're doing is we're looking for the least and the greatest. So for the first one, if we look for the smallest number, the least, we know it's not this one or this one because they have a 2 in the ones place and a 26 in the ones place. So it can't be either of those. Then if we keep going down and we say, okay, let's go to the tenths place. This has a 2, this has a 0, this has a 2. The smallest number of those 3 is a 0. So this number is the least. The number that is the greatest, we don't even have to look at the decimals because there's only one number that has double digits in the ones and tens place. So this number is the greatest number. Then finally, it's asking which two numbers are equivalent, meaning the same. So if I look, I have 0, 0, 0, 2 in the tenths, 0, oh, can't be that one. So 2 in the tenths, 2 in the tenths, that's the same. 6 in the tenths, 6 in the tenths, 9 in the thousandths, 9, I should have said 6 in the hundredths, 6 in the hundredths, 9 in the thousandths, 9 in the thousandths, 8 in the 10,000ths, 8 in the 10,000ths, nothing and nothing. So these two are equivalent. If you are doing this with me on YouTube, go ahead and cross out 10 through 15. You don't need to do those. Remember, perimeter is going all the way around. So perimeter is 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2, and you'll get a total of 12. You could have also just added 4 plus 2 and then multiplied it by 2 for the other side. The area of a rectangle is length times width, so all you're going to do is multiply 4 times 2.